By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass. So that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the number.
Now Burrow loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Allen now on first down. That'll be complete to Breida. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida.
The ball
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Bears nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Bears first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. 16 yards, a first down. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the Titans' 33-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
At the 38-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Play action. Now it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 7, Bears 0.
On first down, here's Breida. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
At the 23-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They run for him with Breida, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Matt Breida with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14. Bears.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On second down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Titans 14. Bears 7. Mason Crosby set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Allen dancing to his left. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Eckler, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the
now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
4 yards. That's another Titans 1st down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Allen flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Allen. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
At the Bears' 24.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, first and 10. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
The 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a
touchdown, Titans. Will Fuller, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Matt Ioannidis able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
21 more yards.
A nice gain of 21 yards. This is Breida. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen, eluding the pressure right. That'll be complete to Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game. And the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you. But for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game. And no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Trying to get it to Woods, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Burrow's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50.
They'll try and throw for it here. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. 15 yards on the play, first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
31, Bears 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Allen. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Breida.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Titans. Jakeem Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
It's Eckler again. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Austin Eckler.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Burrow on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
25-yard line.
And his throw here's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And the Bears.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Austin Eckler, His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's brought down. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. And 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. 3rd down here. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They run with Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Matt Breida, 43 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say, 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were ultra-confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Bears.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
6-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a 10.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
4-yard line.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of
that first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
11-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Titans are able to extend their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
It's now
an incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow will throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's 3 and out.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feel. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
Yeah, and I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to let it. It got his man complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Final score, Titans 70.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys